I shall not be denied, Starscream. Surrender your Dark Energon program to me immediately!
Dark Energon? Are you mad? Dark Energon brings only death and chaos.
I am confident.
So, like, Megatron's plan. I know earlier I said, like, oh, could you give me a little bit of context for this character? And I would love some, because I think I know his backstory, at least as I understand it. That was a bad idea, that was a bad idea, that was a bad idea. Speaking of Megatron, like I said earlier, I think I know his backstory, and I'm sure I'm going to be corrected if I get any of this wrong. As I understand it, though, he was like a gladiator of some kind, and then rose up and started this war because of his people not getting rights or something, and they were being mistreated, and then that turned him into, well, what he is, a terrorist. Some people would say freedom fighter. I would say terrorist, because now don't get me wrong, 9 times out of 10, the people in power are usually not good and don't have your best interest at heart. But I also don't really trust the guy who's trying to take that power from them all the time, because usually they want that power for themselves. I feel like I've heard Optimus Prime described as like Robot Jesus before, which is, as I understand, is actually a fairly good comparison. I don't want to call Megatron Robot Satan, however. I think more like Robot Robespierre? Robot Sphere, I guess? But this is like big French Revolution vibes. It's like, oh, let us take down the people in leadership because they give us no rights, and then we will install a government that is like 100 times worse, and we will senselessly murder people who we don't like.
Who's next?
That was a really cool animation. Thank you for proving my point, by the way, as soon as I was saying it. Let's give this guy a raise. I just know there's going to be people who disagree with me. Once again, I don't care.